Yeah, hell of a trip. Very professional win tonight to come back from 22 down right out of the gates. Give them credit. They just were amazing that, that first quarter, they took it to us. And so for our guys to get settled and make a good comeback and take control of the game late was a hell of an effort and a great trip, 4-1 trip. And now we've got to go home and take care of business.
What did you make of Jimmy's game tonight, just kind of the way he took control at the beginning of the second?
Yeah, I mean, he's a superstar. I mean, that's what superstars do. They take over games, and I thought that's what he did tonight. 10 for 10 from the line. It was an incredibly physical game, and so, we needed the physicality that he brought to the game, and we obviously had a really good second quarter to get us back in it, and Jimmy kind of led the charge. Obviously, Steph got going as well, but it was a good response from that punch in the mouth.
You've seen so many Steph circus shots. What's the degree of difficulty on that one?
That one was different too. I don't know if I've seen that one. Just the turnaround from 38 feet, whatever it was. And it was a big shot, he gave us momentum going into halftime, cut it from 8-5. It felt very manageable at that point, and, you could tell it got him going too.
What do you make just over the 5-game trip as it pertains to Steph, just the combination of production and showmanship?
Yeah, Steph just had an incredible trip, put on a show in every city. What he does, it's amazing, just the show that he puts on, the joy that he brings to so many fans who are coming to see him play in all these different cities. Every fan base loves Steph, and there's a reason. He's an incredible performer.
Does it ever get old for you going to all these different arenas, and it's almost like a home game for the Warriors? I mean, tonight they were actively rooting against.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty awesome for us to feel the energy every single night of the season. The season is long, and on some teams there's some nights where the arena's dead. It's hard to get anything going, but our guys bring a lot of fans into opposing buildings and bring a lot of energy, and there's a great history with our team, and obviously we've got one of the greatest performers of all time who's still playing at such a high level, and so it's fun to feel the energy that the crowd responds with.
Coach, you've witnessed a lot of Steph Curry moments throughout his career, your career, of course. He's never dropped 40 points versus the Nets ever until tonight. Do you think he consciously knew that going into it?
Knowing Steph, yes. I think he knows stats. He reads up on stuff. Is that the last team that he hadn't scored 40 on?
No, there's one more, and ironically, it's the next game you play. Pistons.
Detroit. All right.
You think he's going to go for it again?
You'll have to ask him, but I think he goes for 40 every single night. I think it's just who he is. He's got a killer mentality. He loves putting on a show. He loves to shoot dagger shots. It's what he does. So, I don't know that the mentality ever changes with Steph.
What happened with Brandon?
I'm sorry.
What happened with Brandon?
He back tightened up. So we don't know anything beyond that. Doesn't appear to be serious, but day to day.
You've had two of these 20-point comebacks since Jimmy came in the lineup now. Is it almost sort of like you fell behind this bad early, you had to shoot right back into it, but now you can sort of slow the game down a little bit? That second quarter, the fouls started piling up.
Yeah.
It seemed like just the tempo of the game totally changed.
Yeah, Jimmy controls games with his strength, with his fundamental play. I mean, he never turns it over, and he can get to the line. He just settles the game down, and he's also a phenomenal defensive player. So, when we find ourselves down, I mean, it does feel like with Jimmy that, we have a really good chance to climb back in it because of how good he is.
That's homestand, 7 in a row coming up at home after 12 or 14 on the road. Just what are you looking forward to about this next trip?
Well, it's a quick turnaround. You know, we're spending the night, flying home tomorrow, and then playing a 5:30 game on Saturday. So really difficult schedule. Playing against a really hot team in Detroit. So I imagine that'll be a very difficult game. I hope we can respond quickly, coming off the long flight, the long trip. But all in all, I'm looking forward to being home for a couple of weeks and seeing my dog. That's the main thing. Thank you.